Hi, everyone. How are you? I hope that you are well. This is the Love and Money Show. Please ignore the noise in the background. So, my cousin told me that I need to create better titles. So, let me know in the chat. Do you like the title? Yes or no? Do you like the title? Yes or no? Answer in the chats. So, I will answer this question at the end, at the very end. So, stay tuned until the end. In the meantime, we're going to talk about the housing market. So, the housing market, the prices, home prices, they went up by 40% over this 2 year period during the pandemic. So, people who own homes actually are becoming richer off of what is happening with all of this inflation. So, homeowners, real estate investors, they became richer during this time of the pandemic because the home prices went up by 40%. So that's what happens with inflation. Homeowners and real estate investors become wealthy. So increased by 40% home prices. Home sales on the market. The homes, they stayed on the market for months. Um, so homes were not selling. Um, The Fed, they also increased interest rates by 0.5% percentage points. So by half a percentage point, the Feds increased the interest rate. That happened on Wednesday. So increased by half a percentage point. So as far as the housing market goes, it's important to work on your credit and get your credit to a good credit score. The reason being is that when you get ready to buy a home, if your credit is not where it needs to be, they're going to charge you more money than usual for the loan. That is the reason why you work on a good credit score. For example, say your credit is a 681 versus someone who has a 735. Now, 681, that is a good credit score. However, they're going to charge you more for that loan versus the other person who has a higher score of 735. They're going to pay less for the loan. So that difference between the 681 versus the 735, the person with the highest credit score is going to pay less for that loan. And that could be a difference of uh, like $8,000. It's a lot of money, actually. It adds up. So don't quote me on that price, but just know that in general, you are spending thousands of dollars more just by having a lower credit score. So that is the reason why you work on boosting your credit score when you are looking in the to buy a home. All right. 681 is going to pay more for a loan compared to someone who has a 735. So as far as the foreclosure tsunami that people are waiting on, there are predictions that the foreclosure tsunami is not going to happen. Reason being is that people have higher levels of equity in their home. So they could always go to that equity if they're unable to pay, like if they were to lose their job or something like that were to happen, they could go to their equity to cover themselves. Or some people would choose to just sell the home instead of it letting it go into foreclosure. So the foreclosure tsunami that some people are waiting on is not expected to happen. However, it is expected there will be a higher number of foreclosures than normal, but instead of it being a tsunami, it would be more like a trickle. So the tsunami is predicted not to happen. So as you know, the housing inventory is low. There is reported that there are not a lot of houses on the market for sale. However, um, you have to know where to look because even though they're reporting that the housing inventory is low, if you look in certain areas, there are a lot of houses available. So, depends on where you're looking. So, according to Redfin forecasts that 4.3 million homes will be on sale in the year 2023, which will be in a few weeks from now. Forecast 4.3 million homes will be on sale in the year 2023. And this is fewer homes that have been on sale since the year 2011. So the bottom line, less homes for sale. They are predicting that the home sale prices will drop by 4% in 2023. So, waiting a couple of weeks, they're predicting that the home prices will be 4% lower in 2023. However, will still be less affordable than before the pandemic started. So, prices are expected to fall in certain areas. Um, they are looking specifically at Austin, Texas, Boise, Idaho, and Phoenix, also expensive West Coast cities, that these prices are expected to fall in these areas. However, in the Midwest, it's expected to be more stabilized. So, this is the update on the housing market, what is going on in the housing market. So, to recap, inflation is making homeowners rich because the home prices, they went up by 40%. Appreciation happened real fast during this pandemic period, increasing the wealth of homeowners and real estate investors, depending on what location you live in. If you lived in appreciating areas, some people are not in appreciating areas, so they did not see that appreciation. Also, the foreclosure tsunami is not expected to happen. Also, they're reporting less homes will be on sale. However, in certain areas, there are a lot of homes on sale. And then also the credit score, the importance of increasing your credit score so that they aren't charging you thousands of extra dollars to get a loan. That is the purpose of increasing your credit score. Also, prices are expected to fall by 4%, and they are looking at these key areas: Austin, Texas, Boise, Idaho, Phoenix, and expensive West Coast cities. However, even though home prices are expected to fall by 4%, they are still expecting that it will still be less affordable than before the pandemic. Okay, so we're at the end of the video. So now I'm going to answer the question to the title. So the answer is, since I have 68% men watching this video, according to my statistics, I'm going to direct this question to the men. The answer is, first, I want you to guess what the answer is. Guess what the answer is in the chat. Okay, the answer is because you need to look for a wife. I don't know what you think this is, but first you get married. That's the first step. All right. So if you're trying to figure it out, trying to finagle, what do I have to do? You have to look for a wife. That's what you have to do. All right. So the definition of a man, I'm going to give you a definition of a man, since we live in a twisted society where the enemy is trying to turn everything backwards. Enemy is trying to reverse roles, reverse what the family looks like. So I'm going to give you a clear definition of what a man is. A man, he creates a family. Okay? So, did you have a family? Or would you have liked to have a family? A mother, a father, grandmother, grandfather. Well, how about creating that for your own life? A man creates a family and takes care of his family. That's what a man is. A man is not someone who is collecting multiple women. That's not the definition of a man. All right? A man creates a family and takes care of his family. That is the definition of a man. And I have a book that I would like for you to read, if I would like for you to check out, and I'm going to put it at the bottom. So check out the link at the bottom. Thank you for watching and have a good rest of your nights.